All right, guys, what's up? Today we got a little bit of freestyle video, okay? We're gonna do some freestyle tricks, some stuff that I did when I was younger, a bunch of moves and things like that that will help your touch. But it's important that you know all the things and all the tricks that you see freestylers doing. The reason you don't see those at high level football is because they're separate. That's something different. Freestyling and all the freestyle moves can help you have a great touch, but there is more to it when it comes to a proper football game, especially at a higher level, because you can't lose the ball. But today, some of these things, if you practice them, will definitely give you a better touch and some more confidence, all right? So let's check them out. So next we got the Hocus Pocus, or at least some people call it the Hocus Pocus. I never had a name for it when I was growing up, but it's an awesome move. One that you can use to nutmeg somebody or get them to move out of the way. Not so much a freestyle trick as much as a move you can actually use in a game, which is why I like it. All right, and the move looks like this, all right? If a defender just magically appeared right here next to us and we didn't even have any speed built up, it still wouldn't matter, okay? Because the move still works like that, all right? It's deadly, it's quick, and as long as you're in a tight area, it's perfect for you to use, okay? So now I'm gonna break that move down for you and show you guys how you can do it perfectly as well, all right? In order to break this move down, it's not as complicated as it looks. When you see it go really quick, it kind of looks a little complicated and you're not really sure what happens. But I wanna explain, most of you have probably seen a move where you just simply taking the ball with the inside and then going with the outside really quickly, okay? Sometimes it can look like this, like that, all right? So right-footed, something like that. And what you can't see, or maybe you can, I'm not sure if the camera can catch it all, is that when I lean to do this move, my body moves with it. My shoulder moves. My whole hip and body. It's not straight. I don't go like this. That's not gonna do anything, okay? So notice that, like that. Once you have this move down, just these two simple actions, that is the move. Everything else that's happening is that you're just putting your first leg here. So I do this with my right foot, even though I dribble mainly with my left. I put my foot here, but I don't really spin the ball around. All I do is take a touch here, take a touch there. It's simple. So slow motion, you'll see, sometimes it's two touch, and sometimes you're quick enough to get it with one. But all you're doing is this. That's it. So once you have this down, you can do the move. Just remember that, all right? So don't get frustrated if you don't get it the first couple times. You will need to practice it. But you have to sell the fake, okay? You have to sell everything, which means that my body actually has to go here and back in. So it would really look, of course, like that. That gets him to go. All right, so around the world, all right, most of you guys should know that move. It's a move that, one of the first moves that I actually ever learned, and one that I would use to build on and learn how to do more tricks from. So right now we are going to check that out. So if you look down at my feet, you can do this move from a juggle, or if you get the ball on your foot like this, you can do it like that. It's important because you can do this trick to the outside and the inside, and from there you can build on it and work on your juggling and a bunch of other stuff, all right? So now I will break this down for you, all right? I'm gonna show you guys how to do this move from a foot stall, basically because it's a little bit easier to start like that. Now, most of the problems that guys have is that when they wanna lift the ball, they wanna bring the ball with them, and that's not gonna work. What you really need to try and do is somewhat of a mix of letting the ball roll off your foot and letting your foot come around the ball, okay? So, as I go to let this ball roll off my foot, I then bring my foot back around. But you need to lift the ball up just as it's about to fall off your foot in order to do it. Okay? So, you slightly let the ball roll off, swing your foot around, okay? Easiest way to practice it is usually from a foot stall, all right? Just balance the ball on your foot. Hopefully you've got to that portion. Little roll, in there. Remember that you're bringing your foot around. You don't want to bring the ball up with you, okay? The ball really needs to stay a little lower. That way you have room to bring your foot around, all right? Now, as far as trying to do it when you're juggling, it's a little bit more difficult, but once you get the trick, you'll have it down, all right? What you really want to do is keep the ball low and under control. Try to use both feet if you can, and when you're juggling, right on the side. Keep the ball under your knees, under your waist, like that. All right? All right, last move, guys. It's a bit of a step over crawl, step over variation, step over kickback, whatever you want to call it. If you know the real name for this, comment down below. Otherwise, just check out the move. Let's look down here. So it'll give you just enough space to get off a cross or take a shot, and it looks a little bit like this. So you'd be dribbling, and you're gone. All right, so what it looks like, it's a step over, but before your foot actually hits the ground, you're already leaping and pushing the ball off with that other foot. So I step over, I leap, and I kick the ball with my right foot into my left, and we go that way, all right? So the defender hopefully thinks that we're faking this way, and all along, we're going the other way. So with the defender in front of us, hopefully we can sell the fake. Remember, once again, move your shoulder, move your body, really get into it, otherwise it's not gonna work. Trust me, it just won't work, okay? So he's here, and I go. If we're here, maybe we don't have a whole lot of space, it's right there, like that. And the same thing goes when you're trying to do it with the inside. So if you're trying to go inside,